I'm Mike with List 25, and here are 25 strange facts about planes and flying you might not be aware of. What? Am I missing something? Freelandia was a not-for-profit airline that started in 1973. It offered waterbeds and other quirks, but went broke in 1974.
24.
In 1994, an Aeroflot, Russian national airline, captain let his son sit at the controls during a flight. The boy turned off autopilot, and the plane crashed, killing 75 people.
23.
There is actually a guide for free-falling out of an airplane without a parachute.
22.
In 1955, when Jack Graham blew up a plane to kill his mother, he was only charged with one count of murder, even though 44 people died. This is because blowing up airplanes was not yet a federal crime.
21.
Your chance of dying in a car crash is 1 in 5,000. Your chance of dying in a plane crash is 1 in 11 million.
20.
Even if a plane does crash, according to the National Transportation Safety Board, an average of 76% of passengers survive, even among the worst crashes.
19.
Flight attendants on United Airlines were not allowed to marry until 1968.
18.
In 1975, when student Stuart Avent jumped out of a small airplane, his chute got tangled on the fuselage. He deployed his reserve chute, and the entire airplane descended to the ground safely beneath the parachute.
17.
In nearly half of Britain's largest airports, it's cheaper to park a small plane than to park a car.
16.
In 1994, Auburn Calloway, a depressed flight engineer with FedEx, hijacked a plane and tried to beat the crew to death with a hammer. In spite of numerous injuries, they managed to pull extreme maneuvers such as barrel rolls in order to prevent Auburn from attacking further. Eventually, they got the situation under control and landed.
15.
In 2002, a cargo plane crashed into a passenger plane near the Swiss-German border due to shortcomings in the Swiss air traffic control system. 2 years later, Vitaly Kalyev, a man who lost his family in the crash, killed the Swiss air traffic controller, Peter Nielsen, who was in charge during the accident by stabbing him to death in his home.
14.
Here's a fun fact. Singapore Airlines has a corpse cupboard for people who die during flights. See? Fun!
13.
Lufthansa researchers found that tomato juice is more popular on airplanes than it is in airports because changes in cabin pressure affect the way we perceive things, including taste.
12.
In 2001, Captain Robert Peachy, saved the lives of everyone on board when both engines failed over the Atlantic and he lost power. How? He glided to the Azores.
11.
Vessex is a company that recovers stolen planes and ships from anywhere in the world, even war zones.
10.
In 1985, Norway suffered its first hijacking. The hijacker, who was drunk, gave up his weapons in exchange for more beer.
9.
American Airlines claims to have saved $40,000 per year by removing one olive from each salad that they serve.
8.
In 2002, a teenager named Charlie J. Bishop flew a small Cessna plane into a skyscraper in Tampa, Florida. It was only a few months after 9/11. Bishop was the only casualty.
7.
In 2001, Rowan Atkinson, better known as Mr. Bean, was flying in a small plane with his family over Kenya when the pilot passed out. Rowan took the controls and proceeded to slap the pilot several times, after which he woke back up and safely landed the plane.
6.
Although Saudi women are allowed to fly planes, they have to be driven to the airport because in Saudi Arabia, women aren't allowed to drive.
5.
During the 1910 International Los Angeles Air Meet, William Boeing asked nearly everyone for a ride on an airplane, but everyone turned him down. Disappointed, William went back to Seattle and founded Boeing.
4.
In 2006, during a flight from Washington to Dallas, a woman tried to cover up the smell of her fart by lighting matches. The plane made an emergency landing when passengers smelled smoke, but not the fart.
3.
On Southwest Airlines, overweight passengers who take up more than one seat must buy multiple tickets.
2,
Black boxes on airplanes are designed to withstand insane conditions. In spite of insane water pressure, the box of Air Force 447 was recovered from 3 miles underwater after 2 years, and the investigators could still recover the data.
1,
The XF-84H was the loudest plane ever built. It was said that while on the ground it would create visible sonic booms and even knock people over.
Enjoying our lists? Be sure to click that subscribe button in the top right corner so you don't miss out on new ones every Monday through Friday. Share them with your friends and help us consistently conciliate curiosity. And if you want even more lists, check out these 2 videos here, or just head to our website at list25.com.